Alright guys, we are back for round one. Again, I need to get my settings right. This hand looks pretty great though. And let's see if I can tap my land a little bit faster now. Let's see if things are a little bit more fluid, as they should be. That seems better, that seems better. Again, first time for me playing with my new computer. Pretty happy to do that. And that's interesting. I was gonna go with one way to win. We drew a 2-drop. I think it's still the play though, probably. Get a lot of damage early in. Black will not be able to interact with this very quickly, as it is 4 power. Vanquish the Weak is not gonna do it. Since it's a Merfolk, they cannot even, what's the name of that thing? Walk the plank. They are playing white though, so they could have the Legion's Judgment, and maybe later Pious Interdiction, but okay, well, this card is pretty horrendous. Don't really mind playing against it. And I think we'll probably just play Deep-Root Waters here. Even if they find a removal for that next turn, they are at 12, and now I think between the all the creatures we're gonna flood the board with and the Coblet Wings, we should be able to just kill them in the air. This is plus, oh, it's +1 toughness. So we cannot block with Shaper Apprentice. That's fine though, I mean. The question is, are we gonna chump block the Bloodletter next turn? And the answer is, I have no freaking idea. They get a Gilded Lotus if they flip that. Pretty much. Which could let them have enough mana to kill my speaker. Also, if they equip, it's what, 2 to equip? Pretty big chance they cannot do anything else if we just chump block. Oh, they did not attack. I guess they want to block my creature, that makes sense. Sure. Do we want to trade? We could attack with everybody. And then what? What happens? They trade here, eat my Apprentice and go down to 3. I think I'm fine with that. If they don't have a trick, they could have a trick. But then we play Deep-Root Warrior, add 1 more creature to the board, and on the following turn we can also equip Cobbled Wings. I think that's fine. Could also just flood the board and then one-shot them with Tempest Caller. But I think here we are, it's going pretty well for us if we just do that. Of course, they could have a trick. If they have Skullduggery, it's not too bad, because since this thing has 3 toughness, they cannot eat 2 creature really. They cannot go block here, plus my Bloodletter, minus here, or something like that. If they just take 6, I'm happy enough. Next turn they'll get to flip their thing if they want to, and they'll have access to up to 8 mana, but we have a pretty big board here. Yeah, that was pretty much the nut draw. So black-white mid-range, kind of vampire mid-range. Could bring in Crushing Canopy. We've seen 1 Bloodletter, though that's not a lot. Slicing Twain does get rid of the dagger, but I don't think I care a lot about dagger. I think it's just a pretty bad card again. I do like the Coblet Wings in this matchup, I think. think I'm happy to just submit the exact same main. I don't think we'll be doing a lot of sideboard. This deck is synergistic, very streamlined, and very good also, so I don't think we'll need to do a lot of changes. Obviously, if we see very powerful enchantment and or artifact and or flyer, crushing canopies maybe, if we want to bring in 2, or slash in twain becomes interesting, but other than that, I don't think we'll be changing our main game plan very often. Alright, well, no green, but we don't need green, so there is that. The opponent mulled 2/6, and they kept their hand. Alright. After putting a card on top. Alright. This hand is kinda cool. Oh, Scoundrels is kind of annoying, actually. I guess we'll just weave it forever, kind of, but not really forever, and it's gonna deal damage too. Here. Very good 2-drop, the Scoundrels. Yeah, you got me. Ixalan was nice. Pretty funny how we drew mono blue hand, and mono blue mono blue spell, mono blue oh, okay. That is pretty good. I don't think we are really winning this race, unfortunately. We could 1 with a win plus, I mean, the Weaver plus play an Apprentice, attack for 6. And then on the following turn, we take 8 down to 8, they go up to 13. On the play, we would win that race fairly easily. On the draw, it's going to be more complicated, though. We could run aground the Sanctum Seeker, attack them for 3, but then they attack us for 4, and replay the Sanctum Seeker. We are not really getting anywhere. I think I like the 1 with the win plus Shaper Apprentice play, actually. And next turn, if we draw land, we can go Weaver Apprentice, and after that run aground and probably just barely win the race. Oh, looks like a Contract Killing. Oh no, Shining Eraser. That's fine. We kind of wanted land here. Kind of wanted land. I guess we can tap the Eraser, attack for 8, they go down to 5, and then we hope we just chump block here. They go up to 6, and they die. If we were in aground that, we die. Yeah, land here would have been great because we could have played the Apprentice, deal 1 more damage, and have 1 more blocker, make sure we don't die to these 2 things. We could also tap something else. We could tap the Sanctum Seeker, but then we only attack for 6 here. They go down to 7. And then I guess next turn we can run aground the Shining Eraser. If they don't attack, and leave it to block. And we have... If they had a removal, I'm pretty sure they would have killed the Weaver instead of playing Eraser. So I guess, yeah, we could do that. Tap the Sanctum Seeker so they don't have lethal on board if they have any removal. Attack them for 6 down to 7. Next turn they don't get 1 life, they are at 7. And we'll have 7 power that are that will be kind of unblockable or flying, and we can just run aground the Eraser. I think drawing a land here would have been game over. We would have won right away. As it is, I think we need to pick a slightly more defensive line. No, I don't wanna... No, don't attack. Do not attack Apprentice, please. And depending on what they attack with here, it's gonna let us know if what they have. Knave, okay. Probably chump block the Scoundrels. Okay, this is the good news, I think, if they don't attack with Eraser. If they attack with Eraser, probably means they have a removal or something for our creatures they cannot block. So if the opponent is feeling frightened here, I'm pretty happy, basically. If they attack with both creatures that can attack, probably not good news. Not a Weaver. Yeah, I think that's just a strictly better play than Run Aground. It doesn't use the mana as well, but I guess using Run Aground let us play around untap all your creature and +1/+1, but if they add that, they would have been using it last turn. And they would have attacked with morphing. So we can probably, you know, assume they don't have it, and then having one as a blocker could be nice. So and also one more power on the River Sneak. So probably just want to do that over Run Aground. My guess is that they are just dead, but you never know. Again, if they had +1/+1, untap all the creatures you control, they would have played differently. They would have attacked with at least Scoundrels and maybe Eraser, even though it would let me know about the trick. I mean, it's a racing situation. They forced me to chump block. Yeah, they would have attacked with both last turn if they had that. So we know they don't have it. And then what happens? We tap Eraser. They could have, I guess, a Vanquish the Weak, which could kill my River Sneak, but they would still take 6 down to 1. On the next turn, we have 2 blockers. Yeah, I think we have that one. All right, good. All right, that was round 1. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. See you for round 2.